Welcome to your source for research, innovation, news, insights, and commentary. This is your Research Business Daily Report, where we're sponsored today and this week by Socratic Technologies, whose proprietary tools and methodologies tackle marketing complexities so that you can make more confident business decisions. Let's start with something important, and that's a full retraction of our report yesterday concerning the employment situation at Harris Interactive. We've now been told by very authoritative sources that no Harris employees were terminated in Rochester the day before Thanksgiving, nor are any layoffs planned for the first quarter of 2014. And in fact, the company has actually hired a handful of new employees since Nielsen announced its acquisition plans last week. An apology to Harris Interactive is in order, and we are sorry for all of that incorrect information. We discussed Apple Computer's acquisition of Topsy yesterday, and today there are a few more rationalizations to offer for the purchase of this Twitter data cruncher and sorter. Suggests the London Telegraph's head of technology, Matt Warman, Topsy's revenue and profit contributions could offset Apple's declining profit margins from possible tablet and mobile phone market commoditization. From an information perspective, Warman sees Topsy channeling valuable online trending knowledge to the benefit of Apple's App Store and iTunes. Another British newspaper, The Independent, has James Vincent saying that Apple will apply Topsy's Twitter information to the Apple iAd platform. That's the unit that buys mobile ads across Apple's devices. He also thinks that Topsy's search results can and will be applied through the personal digital assistant Siri, which already, by the way, searches Twitter information per customer requests. Vincent said he allowed himself to wildly speculate that Twitter data could be fed into a rumored Apple TV as a possible second screen experience. And he noted the obvious, that gains for Apple from computer engineers that are particularly skilled in the handling and sorting of massive data sets are a big part of this deal. Next, at RBDR, we look hard for the unusual and impactful story, and we found one this week. From time to time, of course, we speak with executive recruiters about job prospects, but another rampant issue inside client research departments is stress being felt by research executives about their productivity, plus challenges they feel to their leadership skills and other personal issues on the job and career-wise. Tim Resmeyer, a 20-year research industry senior executive with top-of-the-line research organizations, decided last year to chuck that career. And this year, he wants to help fellow senior executives inside and out of research to cope with their professional challenges. And we spoke about that dramatic new career direction with him and what it could mean to the research profession.
I would call myself more of a professional leadership coach. I work with successful professionals who are at that point in their careers or in their personal development where they're feeling a little bit stuck and they're wondering about what's next and just need sometimes that boost to regain that success that they had once before.
So what are the inner challenges that market research and marketing people are having these days about themselves and their jobs and I guess their job environments?
Yeah. You know, I've lived through it. I've gone through the transformation over the past 20 years within this field. And I think a lot of it is there's an overwhelm right now. We talk a lot about big data, all the technological changes, digital, all of these things that are happening right now in the marketplace that make it a challenge to keep up. And I think that there is that sense of I used to be able to climb the ladder, to move very easily with what I've known, and now there's a whole lot of more learning that needs to take place.
Sounds like a loss of control.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to look at it. And it's a loss of control both externally and internally. Externally, I think oftentimes companies aren't prepared to help their leaders figure out what's going on or to be patient with the changing technologies. I also think it's a loss of control internally when you start to feel you know what, I used to know how to do this, and I don't right now. Or maybe when these things present themselves to me, I'm not responding to them in the most effective way I should, and they really don't know how to do it.
Mm-hmm. Is the entrance of the really high-tech and savvy young person in a lot of these areas threatening, or some other descriptive, for the people that you're working with?
Yeah, that's a great question. They should be seen not as a threat, but as an opportunity. I think that's fundamental to this. Is I think leaders are people who are willing to learn from those around them. And I think as the young people come into the workforce, they've grown up with things in a way that some of us, gray hairs haven't so much. And so rather than seeing them as a threat, we need to learn, because each the more experienced workers as well as the new ones, we each have something to offer.
Thanks, Tim. And for those of you who might be interested in contacting him, here's his email: tjressmeyer@msn.com. That's your Research Business Daily Report, sponsored by Socratic Technologies, whose proprietary tools and methodologies tackle marketing complexities so that you can make more confident business decisions. Do yourself a favor and check out the homepage, sotech.com. And next week, join us, because Socratic is going to reveal some exciting news for companies planning to advertise on the Super Bowl come February 2014. Have a great rest of your research week. Bundle up for what looks like it's going to be a frigid weekend in much of the United States, and we'll see you back here with us on Monday.